So we're going to be unboxing the Amex Platinum card today. So it did arrive within 2 business days for me. And the reason being is because I ordered it on a Saturday and usually Sundays are not included as a business day. So I did have to wait a full 2 business days in order to get this. Now, right off the bat, I would say the packaging is very, very nice. And just the texture of it. Now, I will give Amex this point because with the Venture X, I ended up getting just a regular mail card. So this already is a better experience, and the fact that the Venture X is considered to be a premium card, this really is beating it out the water. But I guess that's what to expect from American Express. And I know the Chase Sapphire Reserve also has really nice packaging since those are the 2 main ones in the game. Now you can see here, I'm gonna give you guys a top view of what it looks like. Again, this is gonna be like me unboxing, but you can see already, I did already open it, and that's gonna be because I wanted to make sure I was covering up all my personal information so that way you guys are not tracking me. But when you get this, usually it's gonna come closed off, and there's gonna be a little tab here for you to pull. Once you pull that, it's going to tell you welcome to the Platinum Card membership. So this is really cool because I didn't expect that. Just the overall, the design of the box, I would say, is very thought out. So now we're going to go ahead and open it. Okay, so the first thing you're going to see is there's nothing like the Platinum card, and that's a really nice texture as well here on top. And here is going to be more information about the card itself, and this is what's going to be having more of my personal information. So this is something I'm not going to be taking out to share on video. But if you scroll down, it's going to give you a card here from American Express. It's going to say, "It's my pleasure to welcome you to the Platinum Card membership. Whether you're exploring new destinations or enjoying life closer to home, your Platinum Card membership is designed to enhance your experiences. As a Platinum Card member, you can enjoy exceptional travel benefits, including airport lounge access, as well as extraordinary dining and entertainment experiences. I hope membership through your Platinum Card will inspire your next adventure. We look forward to serving you for years to come." And it's signed off by Howard, a group president. Do I know who that person is? Absolutely not. So under this, you're going to get a little pamphlet. And usually this is going to tell you all your rewards and benefits that you can get from this specific card. Now, if you don't already know, this card is going to be coming in at $895 per year to even hold. Now, yes, this is a high annual fee to actually pay, but if you're using all the credits, they do outweigh the annual fee. Now, those credits are not made for everyone, and I did run the numbers for myself to make sure that what my daily spends are going to be covering, and they do actually overcome that annual fee. So if you plan on getting this card, just to make sure to run your numbers before getting this card, because it is important to know that if you're getting a high premium card like this, that you are going to be spending a hefty annual fee up front, and you have to make sure you're going to be using all the things that this card is providing. Also, if you stick all the way towards the end of the video and you do plan on getting the Platinum card, I will show you guys how to actually activate all the benefits that comes with it. Now, yes, that is even a hassle to think about, that the fact that American Express does not automatically give you those. You have to log into the app and actually activate each single one in order to receive that credit. Now, if you don't actually activate it and you make that purchase, you are going to be required to pay that up front. So that is something to take in consideration too, especially with the Amex Gold card, because usually both those 2 cards are going to be having credits. Now that we're done with this is where the card is going to be located in. Now, I do want to let you know in advance, I did, like I stated before, I did open this beforehand just to make sure I'm covering all important information that's on this card. So if you see the tape, yes, I did see it beforehand, but it's just an amazing card. So without further ado, let's go ahead and open it. And just to let you know, this is magnetized, so that is a good textured box as well. Now, whether or not I'm going to be keeping this, probably not. It's probably going to just go straight to the trash. But as soon as we open it, there it is. There is the card itself. You can see my actual camera on top. But yeah, it's really, really nice. You can see like how it's engraved, and this is where the numbers are going to be, obviously. But let's go ahead and take it out. All right, so this is what it's going to look like here. And if you want to see from the front view here, this is where you can see my camera recording. But yeah, I mean, there's nothing really too much to it. It is cool. It is pretty heavy as well. I am going to be weighing it to let you know how much it weighs. But even though it's really cool, it does get a lot of finger texture points. So like me putting my fingers on it, and I don't know if you're going to see this on here. Does it show? Nah, the camera doesn't do it justice. But just know that when you put your fingers on it, it does get on there. And I'm already hesitant to give this to the cashier for them to swipe. And when they swipe it, I know it's going to scratch up. So that is the downside of having this kind of card. but I may even order just an extra card just to hold and like to have for like B-roll and things like that, because this is a nice card, and especially since it is also limited edition. So if you do plan on getting this card, it's going to be very limited to when this card is going to be available to get. Now I'm gonna go ahead and move all this stuff to the side now, and we're actually going to weigh it. So let me go ahead and put this down, and we're going to go ahead and weigh it. So I do have other cards here that I am going to be comparing it with too. So we're going to go ahead and weigh it now. And let's zero it out. So it says it's at 18 grams, but do keep in mind I do have tape on this. So with the tape, it probably adds that additional gram. And I didn't even show you guys the back. So this is what the back is gonna look like. Now they have this full part here completely all the way to the top. So I know with other videos I've seen that they had the little small bar. So now it is going fully all the way to the top. But yeah, let's go ahead and weigh that again. It's still staying at 18. I think it's still going to be at 17, but I think it's just the tape. So now if we take that off and we compare this to the Venture X, that one's at 17 grams. And then we're going to compare it to the Chase Sapphire Preferred. Now this ain't the premium card, but just to give you a comparison, when you get the lower tier card, that one's going to be coming in at 12 grams. So these two cards already are going to be beating it with the weigh-ins. Now we're also going to weigh the American Express Gold card here, and so we're going to weigh that here. It's weighed in at 15 grams, so you can already tell that these higher premium cards here are going to be weighing the most. Now again, I do like the fact that this one's kind of like a matte blue, but let me know in the comments below if you like the mirror edition, because I think the mirror edition is pretty cool, but I think at the end of the day it is going to be kind of tacky, because I know when you actually going to be paying with this card, it's going to feel like too much of a showboat kind of thing. In my opinion, some people do like that, but in my case, I like to keep, things kind of simple. But I do compare it to a lot with the American Express Gold, but I do got the Rose Gold. So with the Rose Gold, I think it does give it like a good look at it. But if you see this one again, I did make a video going over this too. I like this color. I don't know if you guys like the Rose Gold. Oh, this is a good comparison here. So let me actually cover the numbers here. And you can see how that little small bar on top, that's how it was on the American Express Platinum card before. So that is what I meant by when you see this here. So now that we did the unboxing, I want to show you guys how it looks like on the app itself, just in case if you guys are wondering how the credits work within the app. Now, this is going to be really good for people who are wanting to get into the Amex ecosystem and are curious of what the layout looks like. So we're going to go ahead and hop right in. So on the app, you can see on the top right corner, you can see my Amex Gold, and also have already a couple membership rewards points. So right now I'm currently waiting for the sign-on bonus to kick in, but we're just going to stay on this screen on the Amex Platinum card. Now we're going to scroll down past the track your progress, and we're going to go under explore benefits. Under here, we're going to hit view all. Now you can see already, I already activated some of these credits. So just to show you guys what it looks like when it's activated, I'm going to go ahead and click on the Resi credit. So once I clicked on it, you can see right under it says enroll. Now this you have to do manually for every single credit, depending on what it is. I know with Uber, all you got to do is link your actual card and you will get automatically the funds that are included within the Amex cards. Now we're going to back out of this. I'm going to show you guys what it looks like when you don't have a actual credit activated. So we're going to go ahead and scroll down all the way down to the Aura Ring. So you can see where it states enrollment required. We're going to go ahead and open that up. On the bottom it says, I understand and agree to the terms. You're going to have to do this for every single one that is requiring that specific enrollment. Now this is a very big headache, but it is something you have to do and keep in mind to turn on, because if you do a transaction and it's not turned on, you're not going to be credited for that fund. Now, there may be a possibility that you can actually reach out to the Amex chat and see if you can get refunded that amount. But I think more than half the time they're going to just state no. But who knows? I have never ran through that. Maybe someone else on the YouTube space may have got away with it. So do some research. But for me, at least, I have not experienced that. So I can't really state whether or not that will work. So now that I showed you guys the unboxing and how it looks like on an app, I am in the future going to be doing a review on the Amex Duo and also the Capital One Duo. Now these two cards are going to be completely opposite from each other, because obviously one is going to be a higher annual fee, because if you don't already know, these two cards are very hefty price to actually hold. And if you compare it to something like the Capital One Duo, that is a lot cheaper to maintain of $395 a year compared to, I think it's going to be over $1,000 for these two cards. But if you want to be notified when that video is going to be coming out, make sure to hit the subscribe button because it will let you know when I post that video. And also it does help me out as a content creator as well, which I will appreciate in advance. But I'm going to go ahead and leave this video at that. And as always, let's try to keep things simple. I'll see you on the next one.